It's W.ill.P.normal.
Yeah, out here at the Horse Thief Canyon. The moon's out. Look how beautiful it is, ladies and gentlemen. So beautiful. Look at that star. It comes in great on this camera. Crazy. We're out here at the Horse Thief Canyon. Here tonight, doing our thing.
Oh no, I had to
You
do
know,
a face. It needed
we're
my
making it
face
happen.
and so I can't
I don't know if you can really see anything, but hey, here we go. I mean, it's pretty dope.
Do you see?
Okay, let's do that.
Whoever floats our boats, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down here with you. We're gonna see. We're doing Horse Thief Canyon up here at Horse Thief Canyon. We're doing tarot reading. See what the cards tell us. Which ones are you feeling?
Well, they both came, so we're probably gonna use both.
Okay,
we'll
that's
just
fine.
see which one.
Wants to go first?
Yeah. Okay. We'll start with this one. Since the conversation of starseeds is up for debate, I will open this portal.
That's cool. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Spirits are gonna try and communicate through the card.
Well, we were talking about starseeds earlier, and while here, information that I was downloading is being very deeply grounded in Gaia's frequency, but also opening up a portal through our soul star chakras to connect with the ethers so we can be in better communion. And also, I was told I need to shuffle the shit out of this deck to make sure we're getting all the energies right now.
I will say that you are very fantastic at shuffling those decks right now, because I couldn't shuffle them that good on my leg. That's for sure.
Well, it's either the leg or the rocks, and I don't want to get.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to get them dirty. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
It's good. Do what you need.
You good?
I've never seen this card before.
Huh.
You got the love.
Yeah.
Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Okay. Let's see what this has to say.
Yeah.
It's cute. You got the love.
Yeah, I like it. They're stoked that we're out here.
Yeah.
That's what I got when you pulled that card. I was like, they're stoked that we're out here,
Oh, yeah.
because nobody comes out here and does the tarot cards, I think, and so they're like, wow, that's really cool. They like that.
Aww. Awesome. So this is what it says.
Okay, let's see what it says.
Okay. So the Hardarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body. To learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others. To remember that the love they seek is already within them and that they truly do have the love all on their own. The message of this card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. Interesting. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. And perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive. Or perhaps there's a certain validity to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is a sign to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously and unconsciously. To acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you, and to assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used in relationship to soothe and cover up. So I'm getting a lot of the information that I'm picking up on is that these spirits are here and they see the light that we bring.
That's what I'm getting to.
But they don't know how to... No, that's not it.
What I'm getting is they can see the light that we bring, and they love the fact that we're here because they know that we're not here to do any harm. We're just here to see, you know. And I think that they love the fact that we're here. That's what I'm picking up on, and that's what I think that card is that, hey,
you've got the love, but I'm also picking up on the codependency piece. I think they want to move on.
They want to move on? They do want to move on. Yeah, that's strange because when you said that, like I got a chill, and then I looked down there and it was like
chill. Yeah.
When you said that, it was weird.
I think when you read that, I heard something.
What'd you hear?
It sounded like a voice.
What did it say?
I think it kind of said, "Hi, can you guys help me?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's strange because as soon as,
you guys didn't
dude, I know. I know, dude.
Like you literally
for
said it.
real.
You guys didn't hear that?
We didn't hear.
Yeah.
No, they're talking.
I
to
didn't
you.
hear that, but when she said, I feel like they want to move on. Literally, my chills just ran down my whole body, and I'm like, oh, dude,
I know.
that's exactly.
Yeah,
Dude, I know. Look at that. I know. I'm like, dude. When I was like, dude, when he said that, that just gave me goosebumps. Like I get it. I get it. I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can even look at the card. It's pretty.
Okay, somehow I think when you read like almost to the end, that's right when I heard it.
Right when you
Heard the voice.
So to assess if there's any places of inadequacy that you've used to a relationship to soothe and cover up. Oh, so right now, this card is a sign to do a relationship review, and I don't know why you're listening, phone. No, thank you. To do a relationship review.
Strange.
And see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously. We're working on relationships in which we feel anxious or powerless. So I'm guessing, I'm just going to speak.
Whoa.
And we'll see if this is correct. But
They're really fucking close to us right now. They're like right there.
I feel.
Yeah.
I could hear what they're saying.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. Don't think that's a bad thing. I just.
No, we're here. We are safe
you
people,
tripped me out. You were right there.
And we are safe space.
Yeah, we are safe space. You're good.
And I'm sorry if you're feeling anxious spirits because you don't know what to do next.
We will help you move on. That is for sure.
Yeah. We're here to bring light and love so you can heal your past wounds. I'm getting choked up.
I think. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, they were really close. Like literally just right, like literally standing right next to us. I was like, whoa, like
Wow, that was the first time I ever heard any spirit talk to me like that. That was pretty quick.
That's cool, man. They know that they can talk to you, so they're using you. I felt them, and I definitely when they were like right next to me, I was like, holy shit, dude, they're like right there. Like it wasn't like it wasn't a bad thing. It just like kind of scared me because they walked right up to us.
I sat right over there, and that's when it hit me.
Yeah.
I was like right here, and that's when it
Damn.
said something.
That's cool. This is okay. I like it. I think it's crazy that we didn't do it the other day, but we did it today, and I almost feel like this is
This was
meant
it was
to be.
perfect. We're literally
Yeah.
in a full moon phase, and
Yeah.
at some point after 10 o'clock, we're supposed to get into a Pisces moon, Mr. Pisces. No wonder why they're talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the moon is in Aquarius, and it's supposed to be shifting to Pisces like real soon, if it hasn't already.
Because I feel like it was meant to be for us to come up here. Like there was and
man.
we were called to this spot specifically, and there are spirits that need to go home, and we're out here to help them do that. And that's kind of a dope thing. It's kind of a really cool. That's really cool.
What information are you trying to tell us?
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
I don't hear nothing yet, so.
No,
They came. They're like.
They're still with us. They're just not.
Yeah, I know. I could tell.
Here. I think
They're here. They're really close to us right now. They're like really close. They could potentially just be right behind me.
Yeah, they're very quiet right now as they're
My
trying
back
to
feels very
focus.
cool.
It's probably. Yep, it's them. One of them's touching you in the back.
Yeah. Whew. I can't. Whoa.
I was gonna say, spirits, we are here to
Whoa.
help, but please do not.
No, it's
touch
all right.
without
It's all right. I mean, it's
permission.
cool. Whoa. That is strange.
They said sorry.
Oh, it's
Thank
all good.
you.
It's all good. I was just like, whoa, my back got really cold, which was cool because I was really hot. So I appreciate the fact that you cooled me off.
Well, I think when they were touching you, they were trying to tell you, we're right behind you. We're not here. We're not hurting
Yeah,
you.
exactly. And I think that was it because I could feel them behind me. I remember I said that. I'm like, dude, they're real close. They're like literally right behind me. I could feel their presence here, and that's cool.
So
Cool.
if they start touching you, then they're trying to tell you that they're okay.
They're here.
Not here.
Well, yeah, I don't sense that you're bad. And what we're here, we're just gonna try to. What we're gonna do is we're gonna see what the cards tell us, and we're gonna have a little card reading real quick, and then I'm going to break the spirit box out and see if there's anything other than what you've already told him that you want to tell us, and then we're gonna try to help you return home.
Oh, please.
This is so perfect.
Oh no.
I'm laughing out of joy. So, okay, so let's look at this card, Knight of Wands, right?
Right.
So you can see this cool dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
You need to go on an adventurous quest. Get out of your routine and explore. Hello, this is where we're at right now.
Yeah, we're on an
right?
adventurous quest, exploring.
So the symbolism of this card. So you can see the warrior riding a stallion, carrying his staff on a quest for adventure. The salamander on his clothing represents passion, immortality, and the ability to withstand fire. Which I will mention, as I was trying to light the Palo Santo, the fire was being fucking weird. So like, the sage was fine, but for whatever reason, the Palo Santo is not welcome right now. Not right now. I think once we're done with the spirit box, it'll be for after. Okay. So we got it in the upright position. So we are driven and passionate. So for the spirits, if I can speak on your behalf, please let us know if this is correct through Jacob. Hi, Moth. That you are ready to go on your adventure. To walk through the flames of purification and to pass on with peace.
Did you hear anything? I heard yes, please.
They are saying that yes, we are ready to move on, but you guys gotta please help us.
Okay, there's some kind of distress in that.
Yeah.
And that's what I was like, we're healing wounds, and I'm getting goosebumpy, so we need to draw some more cards. Okay. Interesting how you went flat. We're going to do a little bit of magic.
Okay, did you say there was a little bit of stress when they said that?
Yeah, that's like the second time you've said it. And every time I get this like this feeling of like sadness and like pain. I think it's more confusion or like loneliness. I'm hearing a yes.
Mm-hmm.
They said, yes, we are lonely. We need to move on.
So it sounds like they got lost out here. And they might have gotten hurt in the process or prior to. Let's see what the cards say if that is what you want us to know next. Okay.
They said they hear something.
They're angry. Something happened. Something wasn't right for them. And that's why they're here. Opening this up.
Go ahead and try to read it and see if I can.
Okay. So you can see. So we went from you've got the love to the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. So before we can help them pass on, we get to help them with the quest of whatever it is that they have to heal through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Brandon? Are you picking up on that too? Yeah.
You good over there, man? Sorry.
Really bright, yeah.
I'm sorry, man. My bad.
I feel like you're definitely holding some grounding space for us. So thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is we're getting into Mars energy, and I've gotten this card before, so we're gonna go over it.
Hope it's good.
It's got a little both, and you can even look at the card. You see how it's like black and then like bright. There is this contrast. It's got the darkness of the anger, but then it's also got the warm red stone like we have here in Colorado, and that's bringing that kind of love energy, but we're softening into this frequency from being the angry, from the conflict, whatever was wrong done. To them, at least. So, perfect enough. This is a shadow card. One that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. And we're all wounded and I'm going to read that again. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. So it can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. Like these spirits. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that you're causing, or that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. So when you're hurt, it's normal to close off your heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Goodness, this is so accurate. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. And when fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. So spirits, I have a question for you.
What's your question? I can hear them, just like you can. I can hear them now. Took me a minute to like tune into their frequency or whatever they were speaking on, but now that I'm there, like
Yeah.
they're like because I swear I was talking with one of them and it said in my mind, and it said that are you gonna help us move on? And I was like, yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. I was like, honestly, before you do that, I'd love to tell your story if you've got one. And then it was like my story, and I was like, yeah, I'd love to tell it before we help you move on. I'd love to be able to tell you a story, so I can either put it in a song or just tell your story. And it was like okay, and it was down for that. And I said, if I turned the spirit box on, which we're not doing that just yet, will you be able to tell us your story? And it was like, I'll do the best I can, like to try and tell the story through the spirit box. But it's also telling the story. Let me hold on a second. It's telling the story through the cards though too.
I'm picking up on.
What was your question, by the way?
I have the questions, and I realize we have to draw one more card, and I'll explain why after.
Do
Okay,
it.
so questions. How are you, Spirit, cutting yourself off from love? Big question. How are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften toward those who have hurt you?
They've been out here a long time.
For that first question, they were saying that someone that they loved hurt them. They broke their heart, and they try to get them back, but they said no. Then they walked off, and then I guess they kind of got so upset that they threw stuff around. And the other question that you asked them,
how can you soften towards those who have hurt you?
They said that if they could ever see the person that they were with, used to be with, to apologize, to tell them that they are sorry, that they want them back, and that they'll do anything to make things right.
I hear you, Spirit. I hear you're asking and giving yourself forgiveness. You are forgiving that situation and that person. I hear you're still looking for some closure. And you're starting with yourself. That's all we can do. We start with ourselves.
They said, yeah, they are starting with themselves. Then they moved on. They try to, their best, try to move on and try to live their life for a while. And that they hoped that they would have been able to find someone new.
I have a hair in my deck.
You have a hair in your deck.
Yeah. It's my hair, I think.
Where is it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not see it? It was just right there.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, it's underneath. It's right there.
Yeah, it was like so weird how it was like connected. It's my hair, I'm pretty sure.
It's probably is your hair.
But it was just like I opened the deck and it was like a thread between the cards.
That's crazy.
Threads are great symbols for connection. So we're connecting.
You guys are, they're connecting to me to connect with you guys.
I think it's like depending on how much we're focused collectively between all of us, they're just using all of us as channels.
Because I think they were talking to you they talked to you, and then and then once I kind of like caught on to what was going on, they started talking to me, and then they stopped talking to me, and then they started talking to you just now because they weren't talking because like there for a minute they were talking to me.
So there's 3 spirits.
I think
There are 3 cards in the Starseed deck that want to be pulled. So it's in an interesting story. We go from, you've got the love to the great severing to something is.
Can
I'm not supposed to pick the card.
Let me try something real quick. Hold those cards out like you had it for a minute. If you're here with us, I want you to choose. See those cards that she has in her hand?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and please do whatever you can to pick one of them.
Okay. All right.
Or
You can use the pendulum. All right. Here. You want to hold that, and we're gonna use the pendulum, okay, to pick the cards that you want us to do. Is it this one? Nope.
Second. Starting to circle around a bit.
This one here. I don't
Yeah.
think it's it.
I felt a little bit. You're getting, if it's not
Yeah,
that, it's close.
It's close. Yeah, it's not that one yet. It's this one. All right, so it's this one. Okay, so you hold that. This one. And I think we already did that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's
I think that was it.
that one's it. I don't think.
No,
that's
I
it.
think there was just one card that we needed to pull.
Is that it? Let's see. Now let's just see. We're gonna go to the all to see if there's any other ones. Just because I wanna be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope, just the one.
Okay.
Okay,
May I?
just the one. You may. Let's see.
Oh.
What did we
I don't know why
get?
that was funny the way.
Aww. There's so much meaning for me in this card. Here you go.
All right, let's make it happen. Let's. Can we
read
see
it?
what it is? I wanna look and see
It's
what it
the
is.
courageous peony.
Okay, I
Isn't
love
she
it.
gorgeous?
She is gorgeous.
I'm so grateful that you guys collectively pulled this, because if I would have pulled it, I would have felt like there was I would have felt like it was almost like staged, but because you guys pulled it, like it's even. That's
Yeah.
why I was not allowed to pull the card. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna
They said
put the.
thank you, and they said they wanted you to choose the first two so they could choose the last one.
The first two cards.
Yes.
Yeah, these two. I mean, we got
Oh.
that one. Literally.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that.
Because so the two that she chose first
Yeah.
is that's what they wanted her to choose, so they could choose.
Okay, that one is the last one.
So the lucky card could be that one.
Oh, I like it.
So
That is really cool.
So we've got the love. You've got the love spirits. You had a great severing, and we are here now.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the time that through your story, through healing your wounds, you get to blossom as the courageous peony. You are. Let me say all the things I need to say.
Say it.
You are benevolent beings that have the right to show up and to take up space as you are. You have the birthright to be free from harm and embraced in love and safety. You have the right to be who you are, to love how you love, and just to exist. You have that right. However, this is not the time or space for you anymore. And that's okay too. I will read the passage in the book.
Read the
That's what they're
passage.
asking.
Yeah, read the passage. They want me to do the spirit box before we send them on their way.
Yeah, this is the last
They said
yeah.
do the spirit box. I was like, all right, because they have a few things they want to say to us.
Awesome.
That's going pretty quick, by the way.
I know it is. I'm telling you, that's what I felt.
Yeah, they're like, that's like a big yes.
That's like a
so-
big yes, because they're like, dude, make sure you do the spirit box. Do the spirit box. They have a few things they want to say. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. We're gonna do the spirit box. I got you. I hear you. I hear you.
All right, little ants, let's read the story.
Mm-hmm.
So the courageous peony is multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. That's also an invitation if you would like to show yourselves. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world around them. The peony does not try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are and trust the timing of their true nature, just like these spirits have. You're being called to do the same. It's time to open yourself up to being seen. Time to share your incredible, multifaceted true nature with the world around you. To uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gifts without wavering. To own your uniqueness without apology. There's a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is ready. So there's a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is readying itself to express. Let it inform you. You may have been taught that it's safer to keep your light hidden and your voice small, to hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. The courageous peony is here to remind you that it's safe to embody all of who you truly are. It's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. At first, it may feel uncomfortable, and you may be afraid of what others think. But with each passing day, it becomes easier. Little by little, you realize that it draws you in, those who are meant for you. The experiences you've been longing for arrive at your feet. How are you being called to allow yourself to be more visible and seen in the world? Spirit box.
Spirit box. All right.
Well,
Where is your
Answer?
wait, let's
what was the question again?
yeah.
So, question. How are you being called to allow yourself to be more visible and seen in the world?
They're saying that they would love to show us who they really are. That they think that we are amazing, wonderful people. And that they hope that we stay that way. And that we would all keep doing what we love to do and keep our gifts safe and protected. And if we wanted to tell someone, we can. But they want to thank us for everything we've done for them today with those cards.
Yeah, so far, right? This is just where we are right now.
Get your camera ready, because once I turn this camera off, I'm going to turn the spirit box on, and we're going to let them tell us a few things, because they definitely have some things they'd like to say. And
While you're getting that up, maybe I could say something.
yeah, go ahead. Say something real quick, because I want to get it on footage. But I want to...
If you guys wanted to give us your guys' names on the spirit box,
Go ahead. Yeah, that would be awesome. Let us know. And anything that you would like to tell us as far as your story's concerned. I know I was talking to you about, I want to tell your story. So anything that you would like to tell us, I promise you I will do my best to tell your story. I'm going to turn this on. We're going to turn the spirit box on so we can get that much more information. So I'm going to do that right now.
And the team.
Is that what they said? With William and the team. That's crazy. Are they referring to us as a team? Or are they referring to my paranormal team? The IL6?
They said to the paranormal team.
Okay. But does that mean us or somebody else?
You guys.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to make that happen. So, I'm a little late to the party. They turned off the spirit box. And then I came and they were saying something and I got a little sidetracked and I didn't get it on camera. But we're ready to go home. They thank us for coming here. I literally, what I heard was get the sage going and we'll do the rest. Here a lot more, which is awesome, which I got the last of, but they want us to get us involved in a team, and we're going to try to make that happen. But here we are with the sage. We bid you a safe journey to your next life. Yeah, let's make that happen.
Yeah, so like let's spread out so we're all like this rock, high rock, it's all the stuff.
Okay, I'll rock with all the stuff. All right.
And we have the sage.
Okay. Well, we have the sage.
She burning. And I know you guys
to-
came from this direction.
And some, they also came from that direction and over there too.
So, all right. Well, all I can say is we, bid you farewell, safe journeys on to your next life and to the other side, and to, whatever that entails.
I ask that we all put our hands on our hearts. I cannot, since I have this, at least one hand if able.
I'm able to get the hand going.
It's okay. Just focus with your intention. We've got the love. You've got the love. Let us open our heart chakras as we stay grounded in Gaia's frequency. As our hearts are going to be what opens the portal for them to move on. So breathe into your heart. And that feeling of love, that feeling of safety, that feeling of, hi, we're in like the best part of our life right now. This is the part of that next chapter. And we're holding that space for you.
Yeah.
You are safe to be exactly as you are in this moment. You are loved, acknowledged, and accepted for your story, your wounds, and your trials. And you are being called home.
They said thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And good luck with everything.
Yep.
And hope you guys have a great travels back. Goodbye.
Yeah. They said thank you so much for this. That's what they said.
You're very welcome. We love you. And now it's time for you to love you too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's create some silence for them. Moment of stillness.
Yeah.
I literally just have the inclination to just literally scream amen. Like there's so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like that. This is like some crazy meant to be shit,
Mhm.
Like for real though. Like I feel like after that, like I just get this sense of like we were meant to come out here tonight, and this was meant to happen. Like it was like we were called, like the spirits called us to help them almost,
Yeah, I think you're right. Like you were saying, like they were literally asking us, please help us.
Yeah, and it was weird because before you said that, I swear to you, they said, "Thank you guys so much." I literally heard them say that.
the first thing I said was that they said thank you, hi, and please help us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was weird because I think like it was weird because I felt like an energy that was like kind of approaching that wasn't good, and I felt like they chased it off.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I think that's
Whatever it was.
I was sensing that too.
Yeah.
Like that's why they became family, was because there's something else out here, but we are well protected. Thank you,
Yeah.
spirit guides, angels, and ancestors that keep us safe. We love you.
Yep.
We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, interesting. Is it safe for us to now disclose and debrief our experience? Gaia, are we at that place now?
I think we are. I think literally we came, and it was weird because it was like on the way up, remember I was telling you, I'm like, we're almost there. Like it was just like, it was like a voice. It was like, you're almost there, just a little farther, you're almost there. And then when I got like there, it was like, you're here, but just go in that clearing, like this little clearing here. Like I was told to go in here. And then I was like, all right. And then we set up shop, and then sure enough, there was these like the spirits that we just helped, and that was like,
Oh, that was weird because they came to me pretty quick.
yeah, but the whole way up, I'm like, dude, we're almost there. We just gotta keep, it's a little bit farther. We're almost there. And then I'm like, all right, we're here. But remember when I told you, I was like, we gotta go in here. Like it's in this clearing right here.
Yeah.
Like it was so, like
Yeah.
I was called there. You know what I mean? Like it was like a voice calling me to where I needed to go.
I can't put this out until we're done with our debrief.
Okay.
So I'm having some correlations in brain. So your friend who had the big handprint on her back, it's coming up for me. I'm wondering if that is the malice spirit that they were like fighting against. Because when I saw them, I saw a very delicate female energy. It just looked like a female. The masculine energy that I was seeing, they almost looked like a dryad. They like had horns, but they weren't horns, it's like branches. It's like a man tree. Like a man had fused with a tree. He's been out here for so long. And then the child was a rabbit. So those were the energies I was picking up on, was like little boy rabbit, big dryad guy, and then just a very faint, delicate female. And if I go in a different order, you've got the love. I feel like that's the child's. And there's three faces there. The great severing, that is the conflict that the man suffered. And then the courageous peony is the woman who gets to show up as herself in her beautiful form. They're all going on this great adventure together as they're walking.
But here's the one thing I don't understand.
Holy shit, there's somebody coming through here. Yeah. Trip me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right here. No, it's cool.
They're running.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's no cars.
Yeah. Well, there's another parking spot, parking lot, like just down a ways.
Oh, is there?
Across the way, yeah.
Going up farther? Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
How's it going? How's it going?
But here's the thing I don't get. How did they know that you were going to draw two and they wanted you to save that last one for them?
Because
They just told me.
yeah,
It was
it's a feeling you have,
I didn't understand. So that's the thing about trusting your intuition. We don't understand until usually after,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and right
But
after I said something.
So when I do cards, I pick it up and I just feel what it says, and it was like, shuffle the fuck out of me. There's a lot of energy here. It wants to be shuffled. So I did.
Yeah.
It said to draw one card, so we did. And then it said to switch to that deck, and that was the only card we needed. and then we went to that one. But like after that card, it like there was a big shift. Like there was the shift literally through the Great Severing. We had that shift of energy, shift of frequency. It was like that was the reminder for them that they were not alive anymore. And after that, it was like the string thing happened, the hair. It created that thread connection to that chunk of the cards. And it was like I kept shuffling it, and it was like nothing was coming up for me. And I was like, why isn't it? And I was like, am I supposed to pull it? And then you said something, and that's when I was like, nope, I'm not supposed to pull it. So it wasn't like.
And then we went through with the pendulum and picked the card that they wanted us to pick, and then it told us the card.
Yeah, and you picked and you went through every single card.
I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and so it was like
Double
thorough.
check. You know, I was very thorough about it, and I know how it works because you got to be, you can't just, you got to be real slow about how you do it. But yes, like that was crazy. Like it totally had us pick the
Surprised
card.
that they actually told me that that's what she wanted.
Dude, it's crazy because like it was talking to you, but I felt like when it was talking to you, it wasn't talking to me. But when it wasn't talking to you, it was talking to me. But it took me a minute to like pick up on it. Like I didn't hear it at first, but then I heard it, and it touched my knee, and then I was like, and it was like, was that okay? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, that's fine. I was like, I don't know why they touched my knee, but
See, and that was funny because one of them was behind me, and they had their hand hovering over my shoulder because I said, like, I was very clear in my boundaries, like, I don't want physical touch. And they said, I hope that's okay. And I said, yes.
it's cool. Yeah.
Because that's how.
And they touched my back. My back got really like ice cold. Definitely was like ice cold, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like I just felt them like they put their hand on my back like that. My back totally just got ice cold, and it was so nice though because I was really hot, and it was like almost like they could sense that I was really hot, and they were just like, let me cool you off.
I think that's what they were trying to do.
Just cool me off, yeah. That's what it felt like.
Because when she was doing this, I was kind of walking around and trying to feel in the back. And there was some cold spots near her and you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I knew they were like right there, but.
Dude, it was funny because they were kind of like out there a little bit, and they weren't sure. Like they were unsure at first because I could feel their presence, and there was that bush right there. There's a bush right there, and I could feel them like kind of behind the bush, and there's another like one over here, and I could feel them like.
Right over here.
Yeah, and they were like right there. One of them was like right there, and one of them was over there, and I think two of them were right there, and one was over there, and they were kind of like, I don't know, didn't know, wasn't unsure at first, but then when we started doing our thing, they were like, yep, we're right here. And I literally felt them like walk up, and it was almost like boom, they were right there, and I was like, oh, dude, like almost sent chills because I was like, whoa, they're like right here now. Crazy.
Before we close this space and move on to going back to the car,
Yeah.
I'm asking the energy of this space, if there's anything else that needs to be said, seen, or heard before we start closing.
Saying yes.
No. I said, is there anything? I said, is there anything left to say in it? Is there anything that we should do left to do? We should close up. That's what I said in my head. Was like, was there anything left to do? And then it said no. And then I said we should close up, and it said yes. That's what I said. But I was doing it mentally, not in my.
Yeah, my questions don't work for his pendulum.
Yeah, exactly.
It's his.
It's mine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If
so
I was holding it, it'd be different.
Yeah, she could. I mean, it probably remembers chi. You know.
Thing is, pendulums, they like to swing for me, and
Yeah,
also,
and they like to swing for me. I could pick up a pendulum, dude. Even my necklace will swing for me.
Mine was going sideways yesterday.
Dude, it's my neck. I could literally take my necklace off right now and it would sway so hardcore. I can pretty much grab any pendulum, anything. I can turn anything into a pendulum these days. Like I've got that energy there.
And not only that, when I actually touch a pendulum or anything, I was just holding it and you see it just start going like pretty fast. Like I was like, I'm not even swinging it.
Oh yeah, I'm not swinging mine either. It's just doing its thing. We did good today, didn't we?
I'm surprised they actually came to us and actually spoke to me first.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. I have a really bright light that attracts spirits that want that love. I think
Yeah.
Brandon does too, and I think that's why they came here.
Yeah, I think they could say. I think we all have a light of some sort. Like it's all different light, but it's still a light. And I think they could sense our energy was pure and good, and they could see our light, and they wanted to. They could sense that, hey, they're safe. Like, let's go see these guys. And then once we got here and they realized, oh shoot, we are on the other side, then they're like, oh hey, will you please help us like pass on? And that was really cool because I think maybe they knew it beforehand, but maybe they didn't. But either way, like, we helped them pass on to the next like the other side, man. And that's a beautiful thing.
You both were in shock after you heard what I said.
Yeah. Well, it was weird because like I wasn't really in tune with it at first. And you said something, and then after you said something, it it gave us both chills, and I was like, damn, dude, that really resonates with me. Like, it was like, after you said that, it was like, okay, now, okay, I'm feeling that. And then when you weren't talking to them, all of a sudden it was like, I could hear them, but it took me a second. I couldn't get on that wavelength that they were on at first, but once I got there, then I was like, okay, I hear you. But they weren't, it was, I don't know if it was one of them was just speaking to me really in short sentences, and it wasn't as long as sentences as you, but like I was talking with them, but they were like, what you said, somebody said to me, I want to thank you guys so much. That's what they said, but that's what they said to me, but when whatever they said to you was like way longer than that. But it was cool though.
But like that's what I'm thinking, like maybe one of the spirits was like in better tune with
me, yeah.
and then one of the spirits was better
Or
in
it might be
tune.
two of them were good with me.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't picking much information on the little bunny energy, but I think that's just a child's energy that I was picking up on. So
I don't mean to give you guys chills like that.
No, I mean that's not. It's not a bad thing.
that's the whole point of the
Yeah,
show.
exactly.
I never.
We
gave
came
anyone
out like
chills
this.
that before.
I'm telling you though, this was like, I 100% believe that it was meant to be for us. Like, we could have done it days ago.
Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday when we were talking about doing it, and we didn't do it that day, but we postponed it to this day, and then we come out here, and it was like the universe was just like, all right, we're gonna, like, that wasn't the day for you guys to come out. This is the day, and you're supposed to come out here and do like what we just did. Like, that was like we were meant to do that. That was our purpose for coming out here.
And the thing is, you guys are actually the first two that I made you guys shiver because of what I said.
The grandpa.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel things too, you know what I mean? And I heard them tell me stuff. Like, they spoke to me too, but it wasn't as in depth with you as it was with me, which was fine. But I still heard them, you know. I still heard them, and it was like when they put their hand on my back, they were like, "Is that okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then they touched my knee, and they were like, "Oh man," I was like, "Are you touching my knee right now?" And they were like, "Yeah, is that cool? And is that fine? Is that okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." You know,
that
like, it didn't.
probably was the
was
girl.
female.
Yeah.
That was probably the female.
Yeah.
And then maybe they're both male. One of them.
I have to remember that I have glasses on, so like my peripherals are weird.
Oh.
It was just my glasses. I like saw the edge of my glasses, and then I moved, and then it moved, and I kept moving, and I was like, oh, it's just my glasses.
But yeah, but I think the males were right behind you.
Well, the male was like in between her and I. One of them was standing like right between us, like right behind us, right between us.
Like when
I
you were
saw
like,
them.
oh, they're right next to us, I literally was like, dude, you're way too close. Like that was my thought. I was like,
Yeah, dude, because like I felt them walk up and just like stand there, and I was like, whoa, they're like right here. Like I totally felt them walk up on us.
Here's another thing. I saw the female right behind you. The child was right in between you two.
Yeah, there was somebody in between.
And the male was right
Yeah.
the guy was right behind me because I felt that. Like I felt like straight up like grandfather tree was right behind me. Like that's what it felt like. And that's like when you said like don't be afraid, like I'm glad you said that because I got tense because of how quickly and how intense that energy was.
Yeah,
right
like it
behind me.
came
was like
quick.
instant.
Yeah, dude, it literally like walked on us quick. I was like, whoa, like that. Like they like walked up on us quick. Then I was like, whoa. But I was like, but it wasn't a bad. Like the energy was not bad. It was just right fucking there.
It was
quick.
I saw him. You guys
Super
may
quick.
not have saw him, but I saw him come like.
Yeah.
I was like,
dude, it was quick. Nah, I know they came up quick because I was like, whoa, they're right here, right now, like right now.
We are safe. We are protected in Gaia's frequency. We are loved and protected by Father Sky and Solaris, the star of our system. And we're not big hotshots, so nobody try to come after us.
Yeah, we don't authorize anyone to follow us home. We are definitely gonna go home just by us. You cannot come with us. You cannot follow us home.
now I have to
You don't have the authorization.
Now I have to deal with some pain in the butts when I get home.
Well, you can always tell them to leave.
I tried. I don't know if they're being stubborn or what.
Are there spirits at your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around in that area, it's like an Indian graveyard.
Yeah.
That's there. I was like.
Well, I mean, you could. I asked one of mine to leave, and he left. So he was definitely a male. And he was following me around, and I was like doing stuff, and he just kept following me around. And finally, I was just like, I was right by the door, and he was like right behind me, and I just opened the door, and I was like, "You gotta go." He was all sad, but I had to ask him to leave. I feel like something's following us, but I don't know. Just back here,
like that too.
something like a spirit's following us, and I'm like,
Put up your
I
shield.
broke out the
Right over here?
yeah, just right here, like just chill. Let's just all just kind of just relax for a minute. I just want to see because it's like I felt it following us, and I'm like, yo, and I broke the pendulum out, and I was like, hey, is there something following us? And it's like, huh? Is it speaking to you? I feel like it wants to go home.
I feel something.
Yeah.
It's right behind me.
Yeah. Bro. I don't see anything, but dude, like I feel it too. I felt it following us. Do I feel it's real fucking close? Whatever the fuck it is real close. Is it bad? And that's not bad. Does it want to go home? It wants to be sent home. It wants to burn the sage and be sent home?
Okay, why am I... Somehow I can't move my feet.
Hold on. It's more of a curiosity, but I think it wants to go home. Does it want to go home? Like, does it want us to burn the sage and send it home? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that it knows that we sent the other 3 home and that it wants us to do the same. That's what I'm getting.
Hold on.
That's why I was wondering if you could talk to it, because I'm like, yo.
Who are you? What's your name?
Did it say Jeff?
I think it did.
Did it say Jeff? Okay, I heard Jeff, dude.
Jeff, what are you wanting?
Do you want us, Jeff, do you want us to send you home? Talk to the pendulum. Do you want us to send you home? Up and down is yes, left and right is no. Do you want us to send you home?
Oh, shit.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. You got your sage? Can we burn some sage? His name is Jeff. He definitely said Jeff. I heard when you asked it what his name was, I heard Jeff. And I looked at you and I was like, Jeff? And you were like, yeah, that's what I heard. And I was like,
That's
okay.
what I heard too.
Jeff.
Ask Jeff if they are dead.
Jeff, do you know you've passed on to the other side? Speak through the pendulum. Do you know you've passed on to the other side? No.
No.
But do you know that now that we are telling you this? Would you like us to help you go to the other side? Okay.
Jeff, I know you're here, but you gotta understand you can't come back with us.
But we're gonna.
I'm just saying that. I don't trust this spirit.
Back up then.
Okay. All right.
Back up.
All right, Jeff. Hey, what was nice seeing you can't come home with us. We don't authorize you to come home with us. You can't do it. If you wanted us to send you back to this castle in the sky, we would be very much welcome to do that. But as far as all that, let's just keep our distance. You're fine. You can go back the other way. We'll go this way. Everything's fine. Have a beautiful night, Jeff. Man, it was nice meeting you. We appreciate your time. Have a beautiful night.
I'll keep it. I see him. Just
You see him?
yes. He's just standing there now.
Just standing in the road?
He's just standing right there.
Yeah.
Jeff, your next task for yourself is to understand that you are dead. Until you can grasp that, we are not able to help you. Do you understand?
I don't think so.
Wait. He says, I do. But what? Jeff, like we said, you can't come back with us.
So that's why, I don't trust it. They don't seem to have accurate
Well, you guys have those on.
understanding of information.
Brennan doesn't have nothing on. That's the thing.
That's okay. The light, I just have light on. I'm not recording.
I mean, I'm recording.
I know, but you just gotta be careful, okay?
We are protected by the light and love reflected off of Grandmother Moon. He is bright and potent with...
I think he's right here.
Oh shit! Yep. Damn! What the?
He's right. He went from there to right here. Jeff, man, you can't follow us home. If you want us to send you to the castle in the sky, to the other side because you are dead, we are more than happy to do that for you. But you can't follow us and you can't come home with us.
This one's a feisty one.
He's a feisty one.
I think this is the conflict that we were talking about.
Which one? Like in the cards?
In the cards. I think this is some conflict we were talking about.
I think he moved. I think he's right here.
Yeah.
Put the shield around me now.
Yeah. Jeff, man. I got it.
We're calling him out.
Is there anything you want me to tell him?
Just, Jeff, if you want to go to the other side and you want us to burn some sage and send you to the other side, we are more than welcome to do that for you. But you can't follow us home. Do you got your sage? You got your sage? Can I?
I don't know.
I just want to do the sage just for a little protection for us, you know?
Can you hold my phone?
Absolutely.
You know you can't hurt me.
Let's not antagonize him.
Don't antagonize him, yeah.
I'm not.
I
It looks like you. I don't know.
I will tell you right now, I've had a lot of experience with trickster energy for many generations, and we're not gonna go there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, and I've been into too many situations where somebody antagonized one of them, and it did not end well. He did not end well for him. Because he started getting all froggy and was like, "Show yourself, damn it, rah rah rah," and started getting all froggy, and they did not like that, and they definitely let him know.
Yeah, it's not good. Jeff, you gotta listen to me.
He left.
What the?
Let's stop engaging with him.
Okay, well.
The more we engage with him, the more power we give him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm gonna turn back. He wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. He left.
Yeah.
But I felt
We have
I
the sage.
have to say, yeah, he's like, and that's why I wanted you to do that, because I was like, yo, he's not gonna go. We got to get the sage going.
I think he's running back that way. I see him running back towards that way.
Yeah, well, we need the sage. I appreciate you for bringing that. Thank you so much for doing that, Chi. That's very much needed right now.
Come here.
Yep. Everybody needs their sage. Everybody needs some.
Sorry for my smacking with the feather. But we are gonna get all of the corners, all of the nooks, all of the crannies.
Mm-hmm.
And for myself.
Mm-hmm. Get it. Cool.
Okay. We're gonna keep this on.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay.
All right. I just want to see.
Yep. We're gonna keep the sage burning. We're gonna
Okay.
stay close so we can stay in smoke. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't want to go.
Yeah.
He was following us, but he didn't want to go, and he didn't know that we came prepared.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. But yeah, he was definitely following. I felt him following us, and I'm like, nah, man. I was like, we got like somebody's following
That's
us.
why I stopped, because I was like, I heard a twig crack.
Yeah.
It sounded like someone stepped on a rock and it went loose.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
Yeah, I felt him behind us, and then I was like, I felt him behind us, and I'm like, yo, I'm breaking the pendulum out.
I'm surprised he didn't even charge after you or nothing.
You didn't give him a reason.
I don't give them a reason to. They still attack me.
Right?
Well, you're with us.
Yeah.
You are very well protected, and therefore, I'm sure they felt intimidated by us, and that's why they were using trickery to bring down our defenses.
Yeah.
Because